friends, thank you for joining me. Still on GC 2024 Objective Test 1 in November, December. This is further mathematics. With us here is question 15 to 17. In my previous video, I've solved question 1 to 14. Let's look at how we can handle these questions before us. Question 15 reads, find the number of subsets of the set W given as 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, and 9 that contains exactly 3 elements. How many number of subsets can we get exactly 3 elements? This is under permutation and combination. Because first thing to do, you have to identify this question is coming from which topic. This is from permutation and combination. And this is combination. We have to select exactly 3 elements from this set W. Let's write down the solution and see how we can handle this. Solution to 15 now. The general formula for combination n combination r is given as n factorial divided by n minus r factorial r factorial. In this case, we have to identify our n, and r means we are picking whatever we are picking 3 elements out of this element in W, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So our n is 6. Our n is 6. Then our r is 3. Because we are picking exactly 3 elements. It means r is 3. So let's substitute. It will now be 6 combination 3 will be equals to 6 factorial divided by 6 minus 3 all in factorial, 3 factorial. Very important. We can simplify this further. 6 factorial is the same as 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 divided by 6 minus 3. That will be 3 factorial, which is the same as 3 times 2 times 1. Then 3 factorial is the same as 3 times 2 times 1. Then we can divide this. Be left with 3 times 2 times 1, 2 here, 1, 2 here, 2. 3 here, 1. 3 into 6 is 2. Finally, we'll be left with 2 times 5 times 2. And this will be 2 times 5 is 10, 10 times 2, 20. So, the question says, find the number of subsets. So, there are 20 subsets that can be selected from this set of W. So, the correct option is option A, which is 20. Very important. Find the number of subsets of the set. Okay, the number of subsets is 20. So the correct option is option A. Let's move to question 16. Let me clean here so that we can achieve that and possibly clean question 15. Yes, let me clean 15 since we are through. I can have space. Good. Question 16 reads, given that 3 minus 2x divided by bracket open, 2x minus 5 close the bracket, open bracket x minus 1 is equivalent to p divided by 2x minus 5 close the bracket plus q divided by x1, that's x minus 1. We are asked to find the values of p and q. This is coming from partial fraction. This is under partial fraction. Let's write down the solution to 16 now. There are many methods we can use, but let's use cover up method, preferable. Cover up method is very easy. It's like you cross multiply. We just multiply p by the denominator of q. Very important. That will be p into x minus 1. This plus now. We now multiply q by the denominator of p. That will be q into 2x minus 5, and it is equivalent to the numerator of our left hand side, which is 3 minus 2x. We can either find the LCM and multiply through by the LCM, or we use this cover up method. Whichever method, it will still give us the same answer. P times x, that's px. P times minus 1, that's p. Plus q times 2, that will be 2qx plus q times minus 5, that will be minus 5q. This is equivalent to 3, or this is equals to 3 minus 2x. Our m is to find p and q. Let's rearrange. We have p x plus 2qx. Those with x, we rearrange it. Those without x, we rearrange it. That will be minus p minus 5q will be equals to 3 minus 2x. So by comparing now, but before we do that, let's factor out x here. It will be x into p plus 2q, then minus p minus 5q will now be equals to 3 minus 2x. By comparing means we equate those with x on the left and the right hand side together. So it means I will have x into p plus 2q will be equals to minus 2x. Minus 2x. The m is so that we can divide through by x. We'll have this. So first equation will be p plus 2q is equals to minus 2. This is now equation 1. Those without q, it will be minus p minus 5q will be equals to 3. So we can call this equation 2. So we have system of simultaneous equation here. So we have to solve for p and q respectively. Let me clean here because we are asked to find the value of p and q. So let's solve this simultaneously. We can easily eliminate p. Let's add, if we add these two equations, p minus p will be 0. 2q plus minus 5q, that will be minus 3q. This will now be equals to minus 2 plus 3. Minus 2 plus 3 will be 1. That's minus 2 plus 3 will be 1. We divide both sides by minus 3. Minus 3. Q now will be equals to minus 1 divided by 3. We're asked to find the value of p and q. So we know our q now as minus 1 divided by 3. Let's move here to find p. Okay, and to find p, we substitute this q into one of the equations. Let's use equation 1, which is p plus 2q equals to minus 2. Anywhere we see q, we put minus 1 divided by 3. So it will be p plus 2 into minus 1 divided by 3 will be equals to minus 2. This will be p, 2 times minus 1 over 3, it will be minus 2 divided by 3, which is equals to minus 2. Let's clear the fraction, multiply through by 3. 3 times p, that will be 3p, minus 2 over 3 times 3, that will be minus 2, will be equals to minus 2 times 3, will be minus 6. Let's collect like times. 3p now will be equals to, we'll bring this to this side, it will be minus 6 plus 2. Then 3p now will be equals to minus 4. Let's take it here. At this point, we can divide both sides by 3. So that p will now be equals to minus 4 divided by 3. So this is the solution to this question 16. P is minus 4 divided by 3. Then Q is minus 1 divided by 3, which is option D. That's the correct option. And let's move to question 17. Let's move to question 17 and 16 respectively. Let me write down the question here. I just stopped at the table because of space. We are asked to use this table to answer questions 16 and 17. Question 17. Question 16 and 17, because the one we just finished is 15. Let's look at 16. Question 16 now. Let me write it here. The question says, what are the class boundaries? What are class boundary of the median class? Question mark. Then question 17 under this, if a member of the club, is selected at random, comma, we are asked to find the probability. Let me take it here. The probability that the age of the member is between 34 and 43 years. Very important. Let's look at how we can handle this. It's easy. This is coming from statistics. The table below, the table shows the distribution of ages, that's in years, of 40 members of a club. This is the table. We have age 24 to 28, 29 to 33, 34 to 38, 39 to 43, 44 to 48. We have the frequency here: 6, 12, 4, 10, and 8. First question, what are the class boundary of the median class? The first thing for us to do, we have to identify the median class. How do we find the median class? Very important. We sum our frequency and we are told that there are 40 members of the club. So this is even number. So let me write down the solution now. Solution to 16 now. The formula for the median class, if it is even, median class or median, is we have to identify first the median before we can find the median class. Will be n divided by 2 position. This is the formula we have to use to find the median if the summation of the frequency is even. If it is odd number, we use different formula. So n now is 40. That will be 40 divided by 2 position. So whatever the position of this will be the median. And of course, this will be 20th position. The 20th position will be the median. So we sum our frequency until we get exactly 20 or more than 20. But it cannot be less than 20 position. So we add 6 plus 12, that's 18. It's not up to 20. Then we add 4, which is 22, meaning it falls here. So the median class now is 4, but the median class will be 34 to 38. 34 to 38. But that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for what are the class boundary? We're looking for the class boundary of the median class. The median class is the lower class, the class interval with the median corresponding to the median, which is 34 to 38, is our median class. So we have to find the lower class boundary of this and the upper class boundary of this. How do we achieve that? Let me remove here to do that. We have identified the median class as 34 to 38. To find the class boundary now of this, we minus 0.5 from the lower class interval. This is the lower class interval and this is the upper class interval. So 34 minus 0.5, we have 33.52. We add 0.5 to this upper class interval. That's 38 plus 0.5. That will be 38.5. So this will be the class boundary of the median class. The class boundary of the median class, and which is option B. Option B is the correct answer to this 16. Very important. Let's move to question 17 quickly. Let's move to 17. I think I can clean this now. Question 17. If a member of the club is selected at random, find the probability that the age of the member is between 34 and 43. So we'll go to the table. Age between 34 and 43. This is 34, this is 43. So we add their respective frequency. That will be 4 plus 10. Because probability, I'm solving 17 now. Probability is number of required outcome divided by the total possible outcome. Our R now will be this corresponding frequency, which is 4 plus 10, which is 4 plus 10 now. R now will be 14. Then our N, which is the total summation of our frequency, is 40. Very important. So the probability now, or between the probability of the member between the age 34 and 43, probability between 34 and 43 will be R divided by N. And our R is 14 divided by 40. We can reduce this. 2 here, that's 7. 2 into 40 is 20. And that will be option C. That will be option C. So the correct option to 17 is option C. So this is the solution to question 17, 16, and 15 respectively. Thank you for watching. Please do share this to your learned colleagues. And don't forget to subscribe to TJS Maths and Further Maths Adventures for more interesting videos. God's willing, in my next video, we'll continue from 18, 19, 20 in that order. Thank you for watching.